Hello everyone, welcome to another Two Knuckle-Clips video diary. We've been really busy since we last spoke. The animation's been, filling up thick and fast, so we're getting a lot of scenes we've got kind of 80% finished on quite a lot, and we're really pleased with how it's looking so far. Like we said last time, there's a trailer coming out near Christmas, so you'll have that to look at, which will be fun. But this week we're going to look at the music of the film because Callum's been working away on stuff. So we're going to look at the process, how it works, and all that kind of stuff. So over to Callum.
So because of the nature of Two Knuckle-Clips, there's not a sort of formal score as such. There's only about 3 instances where there's music, and anytime you hear music it's in the background or something, so if it's a party scene it's a TV player on the laptop. In this case, this is one I've been working on recently. It's a Christmas scene and it's meant to be like sort of passing the time and showing that the character here, Michael, played by Matt, is he's not being so horrible to the tunes anymore. He's going a bit warmer towards them. And as you see that he's got a laptop, and it's you can tell it's Christmas with the scene and the half jump up. But just to sort of further enhance that, I'm going to put a Christmas song in the background, which is meant to be coming out of the laptop.
So one of the first challenges we had with music was in the Christmas scene. Callum and I had quite different opinions at the start of what the song was to sound like. Callum had what's your original idea?
It's very sort of kind of slow, quite melancholy.
That was it, because I was worried that it would have a kind of mournful impact on the scene and make the scene seem like it's meant to be sad, and that wasn't really what I was after. And then I suggested, as an example, it's annoying, I can't remember what the piece is called. It's a piece of classical music. It's much more upbeat and very kind of sort of Sainsbury's Christmas advert music. And then when we found it and played it, that wasn't really appropriate either. And it was a strange discussion because we were going back and forward between these two ideas. We weren't really sure where to go with it, and in the end we come up with a sort of compromise which we're both pretty happy with, and I think completes the scene a lot better.
So I'm at the kind of mixing stage with this, and when I'm mixing it, I like to be far more organised than when I'm just actually composing stuff. So I always like to sort it into your sort of orchestral families, if you want to see, but you're weaving at the top, a bit of brass, you've got percussion, you've got strings. It's just very handy if I want to listen back to something or I'm letting no one hear something and you just wait, and obviously it still needs a wee bit of work, but if one's like, right, can I hear it without the sleigh bells, you go down, you can separate all the families of that essentially. If you want to hear it without the bass and cello and the piano, just like things like that. And again, so I'll just kind of go through, EQ everything, make sure everything's balancing okay, make sure that nothing's too loud or too quiet.
So as well as the Christmas scene, there's a few scenes that require music. There's 2 different party scenes that need a song, and there's the end credits and stuff. Now Callum's doing one piece of music for the party, and we've got Tommy Riley who's doing a song for a kind of pre-party scene, and hopefully we'll be able to talk to him soon. And then with the credits, we feel that credit sequences, especially in short films, are often overlooked. And while we're keeping it really short, we want it to have a lot of impact. We've got a really strong visual concept for it, but we also wanted a kind of exciting piece of music to kind of so you can finish on a high rather than it's kind of, and this is the people that were involved and that's it. So Callum was working on a piece that I am going to end up singing on, because for those of you that aren't aware, I'm also a singer in a band. And I don't know, what were your thoughts?
I'm a huge fan of The Matrix and Rage Against the Machine.
Well, we both are, yeah. That's a big consideration.
And basically at the end of, for those of you who've seen The Matrix, which is The Matrix ends when Neo flies away to wake up by Rage, and it's just such a huge hit.
Yeah, it's a really punchy ending. It's actually something that people that aren't interested in film music at all still notice and talk about, and that's the kind of thing that we were aiming for. So we're going to be writing lyrics to that soon, and I don't know, we might be able to put it online and people can have a listen. And that was the other thing, I think Callum touched on it earlier, but despite the fact we've been saying all through this that there's not much music in the film. For the people that pledged for the music, you're not getting shortchanged. Each piece Callum writes is a full piece, and also we're going to put in concept pieces that weren't appropriate for the film but are still nice bits of music. So they'll be in there, and there'll be kind of bits and bobs from all over the place. So it'll be quite an eclectic mix of stuff, but it should be quite interesting and hopefully nice to listen to. And the final thing we wanted to say is, in terms of perks, we're getting through them. We're getting much closer to being complete on Adopt an Alien, which is our kind of the one that I think the majority of pledgers went for. We got our posters printed and delivered yesterday, and they're looking really nice. We're really pleased with the quality. So they'll be kind of going out over the next few weeks to various pledges. So our next diary will be slightly different because we are off to London next month to do some kind of pickups and some additional photography and audio for the film. So we'll be taking the camera with us and doing a wee diary from London. You'll get to probably see the cast and crew again, and we'll just kind of be a wee kind of Tunocalypse tour of London and see what we get up to. So until then, thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you next month. Bye.